Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. What day is it? Wednesday. Ah, yeah, I lose track. Um, Anyways, I know it's late, but I wanted to do a project, and then guess what? My October club couture transfer showed up. So I don't know if I'll have time to do that tomorrow at some point, but I want to show it to you. The cute little gingerbread. I'm so excited about him. But I already had this project ready, or I would hop on and do that. I really want this for my craft show that I set up tomorrow. So Santa Express, I know it's super late, but I do need to do a Facebook Live, and why not do just a quick project with you guys? And I will have the cutouts available for sale for you guys. I haven't posted it yet, but the transfer is available now. The surface is our shiplap board. I always forget. Anyways, if you're out here watching, say hello if you're watching the replay because it is super late. Just put hashtag replay. And I'm going to get started. Let me see if there's comments. Let me share to VIP group. And let me just show you how cute this is. Oh my gosh, I love this. Santa Express. And guess what, guys? I decided to go with a black train. I'm gonna do my train in gold. So all the details. So it's gonna be really, really striking, I think. And then this bottom part down here, I'm going to do in red. And then, so all aboard to North Pole in red. I'll do this in black. I have shimmer shadow out. I have Bite Me, which is a glittery shimmery. I have Nominee for the gold, and I have shimmer shadow for the black. I'll do Bite Me. So I'll do Santa Bite Me. And then black, and then black, gold, red. Okay, makes sense. All right, guys, let me just see who's here. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday night, not Thursday yet. I set up for my craft show on Thursday. I hope it's not Thursday night. I missed it if I did. Hey, Bridget, how are you? Hi, Cheryl, good evening. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Anna. Gosh, yeah, I needed to sleep in today. Hi, Luann. I woke up this morning, I'm like, nope, I need to listen to my doctor. My doctor said I need to adjust my schedule, so I either have to adjust my Facebook Lives in the morning to have it later, or I need to go to bed earlier. And I got to bed about an hour earlier last night, so a little bit, but I really knew that I needed to have extra sleep for tomorrow, because tomorrow is a big day. Setup days are always hard. Takes a lot of energy, and it's kind of going to be broken into a couple of pieces. So we get there and unload all of our stuff, and then we have to wait. We have to wait until, and so there's a bunch of us that have trailers. That's always a challenge. But our show promoter is amazing, and she always accommodates us and works with us so that we can figure out how we can best get ourselves in there. And let me see, I'm trying to make this smaller, make myself smaller. There we go. All right, just small right there. And then we're gonna use this transfer on here. So what we'll do is we'll do our cutouts first, and then we'll lay this down, and we'll do the smoke part and this part on the board. So this is a Chocateur surface. I love this. It's so much fun. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Hi, Kara Monko. Hey, James, how are you? I know, I love this. Isn't it great? Oh my goodness. So anyways, big day tomorrow. Big show setup. So I will not be on in the morning. I actually need to be up there at the place early so I can help the show promoter unload her trailer that she's bringing. This is how that's going to go. Really cool, huh? And then all of us girls unload our trailers, and while we're unloading our trailers, the show promoter's husband will be laying down all the electrical for us. This is a new venue that we're doing it at. So it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but we will make it through it. All right, so hey Lynn, how are you? Hi, Kimberly. I am just gonna lay this down on there. I don't think I'm gonna fuzz it, because guess what? I don't know where my fuzzing cloth is. I still haven't found it. It's buried. It's buried, guys. I'm just being honest. It truly is buried somewhere. Yeah. And I sold all my extra buzzing cloths in the sale to you guys. So I don't even have an extra anywhere. Nowhere. So I have towels I can use, but and when I used my shirt the last time, I got hair on it, so I decided I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to put this on here. Big day tomorrow. I'll be getting up early, just like as if I'm doing a Facebook Live. But I'm going to be leaving the house, and I will be going through traffic with my trailer, which is never fun, guys. I really don't like driving the trailer through traffic because people aren't nice here. I don't know if it's that way everywhere, but they are not nice here. Okay, I do have to move things around. It wasn't as easy as just doing that. Ugh. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try to move stuff. But it will be a long day of craft show setup. We were told we need to be done by 6 o'clock-ish, 6:15-ish, so that the show promoter can get out of there. And usually that means that she really means 7 o'clock. But she's like, okay, if I tell them 6, then they'll try to be done by 6, and they'll all be out by 7 o'clock-ish. Yeah. So that's usually what that means. But at least when I'm in charge, that's what it means. So long day tomorrow. I will probably do my Facebook Live from the craft show to show you. I have an extra big booth. I was lucky because she had a couple of people that couldn't do the show that had smaller booths, and so I have an extra 5 feet. So I will be spreading out stuff. I put an extra table in my trailer, and I'm kind of excited about this show. I am not taking Chocateur. I am only taking my finished goods. You guys, I'm struggling tonight. Can I get an adult over here to help? Oh my goodness. I need an adult. Hello. Okay. If I get the bottom, technically it should work. Okay. I know it fit when I put it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So gold. Gold. And then, let me just move that somewhere. Just somewhere. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoops, it's going to jump. I put it in the trash can. It's going to jump out. All right. I think I'm ready. It is always a comedy here. Oh my goodness, guys, it is always. My dogs have just had me laughing all day. They're so funny. They're just like chasing each other all over the place, going a little crazy. They're having the zoomies really bad. Oh, hi Judy, how are you? Tomorrow's set up. Yes, tomorrow morning is set up in our new venue. I'm excited. I am excited. Okay, so like I said, I have Nominee, I have Shimmer Shadow, and I have Bite Me. All right, so we're doing Santa and Bite Me. I might get in trouble for that. Santa, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Santa. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just going to use a multi-tool. I'm just going to dip in there. So I'm working on stuff in the other room. I have lots of orders to work through, and then I am working on Frankensteins. I sold all of them except for one of my little Frankensteins that sits. So I'm going to have Frankie at the show, and then I have turkeys. I have turkeys that I need to try to get some done. I'll probably have time to sit up there and assemble a few things while we're waiting for the electrical to be laid down, and yeah, that I probably will have some time. So I'm going to take some stuff with me in case I don't get it all the way done. But I do need to have turkeys at the show. I had one turkey left. I had one Frankie left. So that tells me something. That tells me that people love Frankenstein and turkeys. Okay, let me just lift this up. This is going to be black. So I'm going to chalk and peel. Santa, you look so lovely. Invite me. It's Shimmer. It is on here straight. It's not on this straight. Okay, so this is just a backer sheet. Yeah. They go back home Friday, so you're happy. You're over your cold. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, you're coming up Saturday. Awesome. We'll see you Saturday. Saturday is always a busy day. And we don't have Sunday there. So yeah, it's crooked on this backer sheet. I didn't want to pull it all the way off. I was like, okay. This part might be a little bit off, at the bottom. It's okay. I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to stress over it. So I'll probably just ink the edges and it will look fine. Okay, so I said I was going to do black and I did gold. So we'll do something else. This is going to be black. Let's do the smoke part black. I just felt like gold looked really good next to Santa. Maybe Santa will forgive me because I did gold next to him. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah, that's what happens when you do late night crafting. My brain is a little bit tired from working all day. I had lots of my bookkeeping stuff to get done. It's super busy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this part might be a little bit crooked. Might be. It'll be okay. You know what? If I hate it, I'll just redo that part. Okay, so let me just peel this up and we'll see. We'll see how much it's off. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, so it might be a little bit low, but we aren't going to tell anybody. It's Friday and Saturday. Yeah, it is just Friday and Saturday. So normally that show would be Sunday also. Okay, the train's going to be gold also. So we'll do black for these words, Train Depot, and we'll do black for the smoke. And we'll do red down here but I really like that. I like the gold with that. I think that's really sharp. Okay, so gold. Forgive me. Forgive me. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to do something quick. Oh, I have to show you the gingerbread. I didn't show you, but I wanted to wait until a lot of you hopped on. So I got my October club transfer. And it's a gingerbread. Yes, it came today. It came today. So if you're a designer, you can place an order on the 6th or anytime thereafter throughout the month, and you can add on your transfer for the next month, and that you get that early. Okay, so that's really cool, and I love it. It's so cute. It's the cutest little gingerbread guy. I think he'll be cute on an apron also. I think he'll be super cute on an apron. Okay, so there's some like background stuff here. I think we'll do that background stuff in black on the board. So it's gonna be interesting how that all works out. But I am so excited to see this train. When I peel this, you guys are gonna go, all the detail. There's a ton of detail, guys. There's a ton of fancy detail. You could do this just as a train in a child's room. You would not have to do it as a Christmas train, okay? So if you're somebody that collects trains, or your husband does, or your grandchild or whatever, you can use this in combination with something else. You don't have to have it be Christmas. Okay, are you ready? You ready for this? Look at that detail, guys. Check this out. Check it out. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. And I might have missed the very edge. So I'm going to take a detail tool and I'll fix it. Can you use gray for the smoke? I could use gray for the smoke. Yeah, I definitely could if I could find it in my drawer. I was kind of trying to stick with all shimmer though. So I think I'm going to stick with shimmer shadow for this smoke. But yeah, you could definitely use gray. Okay, I just fixed that. But look at that. Look at that detail. Isn't it gorgeous? There is a ton of detail on that. That is fantastic. Yeah. I'll show you it in a second. I promise. Okay, let me move that. Let's do this bottom part, and then we're going to put this onto the board, and then I'm going to show you next month's transfer. Is super cute. I'm going to be putting on an apron or 2 or 3 or 4. And you know, here's the great thing is that you could actually cut out vinyl. You could do ink on the vinyl, and then you could put the vinyl onto an apron, because I worried about the background on my apron is plaid. So I'm thinking that I need to use some vinyl that is just plain white, or plain gingerbread color, right? Not white, Darlene. And then just, well, actually you could ink it with the gingerbread color. Yeah, could use white, ink it with the gingerbread color, and then put that onto the apron. So I'll be trying out a couple of things because the plaid, oh gosh, guys. And towels. How about towels? Towels will be perfect. Okay, peeling it. We're peeling. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love the shimmer. Okay, I do need to dry those at some point, but let's bring in the board. Today was your kindergarten class volunteer, your Wednesdays this year. Oh my gosh, how fun. It's your third time with this kindergarten teacher. She had Addie, Bella, and now EJ. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Shimmer silver. Oh yeah, let me look and see. Let me look and see if I can find silver. Okay, I might be able to find silver. Let me look. I don't have my stuff very organized right now. Sorry guys. But you know me. You know how I am. Well, I found gray. I did find gray. I found storm. Okay. And also, hey, I found greige. Well, maybe I should do that. Do you think I should do the smoke that color? I could do the smoke greige. I could do it that color. All right. I guess if you make me, if you make me do it that color. Yeah, because silver probably isn't going to show up. I think silver on the white isn't going to show up as well. Okay, so here's what we got to do. Well, that sounds like so much fun, Judy. Oh my gosh, I bet you had a blast. I bet you had a blast. Okay, so I do have storm, as long as it's not dried out. Oh yeah, it's okay. Sometimes, guys, you know, sometimes. Okay, so now I just got to put this down onto my board and get it centered and not mess it up. All right. Okay. Hello. Did you see that? The backer went flying onto the ground. Okay, so there we go. Let's get our air bubbles out because air bubbles are killers. We don't want that. Here's a problem, is that part of my letter is going to be in the little void area. Yeah, I'm not so happy about that. But, you know, we're just going to do the best we can do, right? I didn't want to do cutouts for that. I don't want to do cutouts for everything. Okay, so here we go. Let's do the smokestack, and then we'll just line up the train. The train is just going to be on top of that. So, going to do that. All right. And then, you know what? We should do this down here in greige too. This is just kind of like background. Like, it just is like the background. It just has some little lines. That's all. I'm trying to explain. Okay. And then this is going to be in black. So like I said, there's a gap there because this is shiplap. So that's the problem with shiplap, is that there's a hole there. Oops, almost put in the wrong one. So we'll see how that tea turns out. We'll see how it turns out. I think it's going to look great. I think it's going to look fine. Okay. But there we go. That's all we have to do on there because we've done everything else. Now we just pull this up and then we just going to lay everything down. If you wanted to, you could go over this and get your placement. You really could. Okay, peel up. We have our smokestack. We have our train depot. That doesn't look bad at all. It looks fine. I'm not going to mess with it because guess what happens when Darlene messes with it? Then I really have a problem. Okay, I'm going to plop this onto my backer sheet. I'll wash that. I promise. I promise I will. Okay, let's dry this and let's dry all these guys. And then we'll glue it together. I'm going to put a hanger on the back. I'll take this to my craft show to sell. And what else? And I'm going to show you the gingerbread. Okay, so let's try these. Shimmer takes a little bit to dry. So I'm not even going to touch that and see if it's dry because it's not. I promise, it's not. And this needs to be dry. And then I'll center everything again. If you want to ink the edges on anything, you can. I'm going to leave them just the way they are. I think this is going to be gorgeous. Somebody's going to buy it the first day. I just know it. They are. I just know it. Someone will. I have my regulars that fill their baskets. And people go, oh my gosh, this person had 12 things. I'm like, yes, that's what happens. That's what happens. My groupies come through. And sometimes they come through with their friends and they all fill their baskets. And I'm like, don't leave my shelves bare. Okay, so let's line this up. Let's look and see where it goes. This part can pretty much go anywhere. The smokestack, of course, that needs to be right there where the smokestack is. And then this just goes below like that. What do you guys think? I think that looks fantastic. I'm going to go out a little bit so you can just see a little bit better. You're leaning your head like you're going to see, like you're going to see around my head. Sorry. I know. I was kind of, I know. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I think it's fantastic. My camera's a little bit crooked there. There we go. Okay. Okay. There. Oh, stay. Okay, let's glue this thing. I think it looks great. I think gray was a good choice. Thank you for telling me. I love the Train Depot. That's how it's supposed to be. I love the gold. Ah, I'm so excited for this. And it didn't take long. All I did was base coat my pieces. I'll have these pieces for sale. So if you want to purchase the pieces, I'm going to post them. I'll try to get them posted before I leave for the craft show. But I'm going to have a lot of waiting time because it's going to take them a little bit of time. They're running the electrical by themselves. So Blenda's husband and a friend are going to be running all the electrical. So it's going to take a little bit of time. And we're going to have some time in between. We will be unloading all of our trailers and waiting patiently. And I'm sure that I'm going to have some time to do things that I need to do. Okay. All right. So glue on there. Going to get it lined up again. Sorry it's so late, but this is when I first had time. I have been busy all day. And I did sleep in. I am getting more sleep. I did go to bed early, an hour early. And I slept in a couple of hours. I was told I need to start getting more sleep. I was told by my doctor that my surgery has thrown me into a cycle of needing to have more sleep. And I'm like, no, all my life I've only got 4 or 5 hours a night. And there's like, well, you're going to have to change that. You're going to need to get your 7 or 8. And I'm like, no. Okay, what do you guys think? I think it's fantastic. I love it too. Okay, let me show you the gingerbread. Let's scooch this over. Here comes the gingerbread. Here comes next month's club transfer. If you are not a club member, you're going to want to be a club member just for this. Let me take it out of here. Sometimes it's glary. And what did they call it? They called it gumdrop buttons. Gumdrop buttons? Gumdrop buttons. Okay, that is its name. Gumdrop buttons. Okay, so because these are like little gumdrops. Okay, this is a chalk piece it comes with. It comes with bark, camel, and peachy keen. Okay, so interesting color choices. I think I will be using some other colors with it. Here's the little gingerbread guy, girl, whatever you want it to be. It's a chunky one. It's a chunky. I know. Judy says that I do. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not happy that I have to get more sleep because that means that Darlene gets less to do. But you know what? I had so much energy today, guys. And my doctor said, well, she's actually the sleep study specialist. She said, I promise you, when you start getting more sleep, that you're going to have more energy during the day, because I've just been so tired lately. And she said, I promise you that this is the answer, that you're not going to be falling asleep and need naps. If you get more sleep at night, you don't need the nap. I'm like, okay. Look at how cute this is. Okay, so it stands, so it's thick. It's like the trees. It's like the reindeer. It stands. And what I wish that we could buy a dozen of these guys. Don't we need to be able to buy a dozen of these gingerbreads? I'm going to tell them that they cannot do that to us, to just let us have one. I'm going to have my extras because my husband is one of my club members. This is my club, and then I get a free one for having more than 25 club members. And then my husband is in my club. So I'm going to get to make a couple of these for the craft show. Isn't that just so cute? I love it. It stands. It's thick. Okay. And so we're not going to make him today. Or her. We're not going to make it today, but we will. And wouldn't this be cute to do one side with buffalo plaid? That would be so cute. Anyways, I am so excited. So those are your colors, peachy keen, camel, and bark. So peachy keen, I am not sure. Camel would be like your background color, paint it, but you would chalk the background, okay? And then the buttons are probably peachy keen, and then like the face and stuff, I guess bark. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look and see what they did, because I'm thinking white. I would do white. So I would use white for the maybe. Oh, you know why? Because they always assume that we have white. They're never gonna give you white in with your club transfer, because they're gonna assume that you have white. Okay, that's why. Okay, so I'm gonna go and look at some samples if they have any. I would, and they're gonna assume you have black too. Okay, so anyways, that is the club. And most of you have jars, and then this goes around it. So you would just tie it a bow. So it would have like a bow tie. a bow, not a bow tie, a bow. When you're all done, you're gonna tie a bow right there if you want to. You don't have to. And then it's gonna have his cute little buttons on the belly, just like that. Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna do it tomorrow. All right, but the craft show doesn't open till 10 o'clock, so possibly we can do this on Friday, okay? But tomorrow I may not get home in time. I probably won't be home until like 7 o'clock-ish tomorrow night. So, anyways, I love it. Listen to my body. I know. Started putting the show baskets together, and one has gingerbread. Oh, have fun. No red in here. No. They usually pick 3 colors. And sometimes they'll only pick 1 or 2 colors. But anyways, if you're not a club member, you need to be. Let me give you the link. Let me give you the link in case you want to sign up for club. This is next month's club. This month's club is the pumpkin pie recipe. All right, guys. I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Sorry it's so late, but that's my life. That's my life. All right. Let me make sure this is like, it's like leaning a little bit. Let me fix it. All right, there we go. Okay, what do you think? I think it's fantastic. I'm kind of leaning a little bit. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point. I'll try to do a live from my booth to show you my booth, and maybe show you a little bit of the craft show. All right, I love you guys. Have a good rest of your evening.